And done. Oh, at last. I'm finished. I can finally have a rest. Oh, yeah. Now for something I never thought I would say ever in my life. Greetings, Banditos, and welcome to the road to 21 pilots. It is Wednesday, the 19th of December 2018. I just got out of the shower after finishing editing The Road to Passenger, and I'm about to leave to go to Palmerston North to fly to Auckland tomorrow to see 21 Pilots. Yeah, get a bit of Julian Casablancas and Brendan Urie in the background. So, yeah, I'm a fan of 21 Pilots now. I'm fairly certain I've never mentioned 21 Pilots before. Just before I get into the Road to video, I want to give my usual backstory as to how I got into this band. So, no secret, I used to hate 21 Pilots, and the reason for that isn't a good reason. It was because when they blew up, when Stressed Out became super popular, it was on the radio every 5 minutes, it was on the TV constantly, and when you're working in retail or working anywhere really, they always have the radio playing, so you just hear the song over and over and over again, and I heard like lots of negative things about them, like a lot of it was rumours or just other people that didn't like them and that. And from what I saw looking from the outside in, it's like, alright, here's some weirdo who likes to paint his neck black, and some white dude who's like kinda rapping but kinda not, or whatever, which I know is like a complaint that fans hate because it's not rap or hip hop. Here I am quoting their lyrics. But anyway, I was just sick of hearing that song, but the worst part is, Stressed Out, Ride, and Tearing My Heart, which were the songs that were going crazy at the moment. They were so catchy, and I kept humming it to myself. I'm like, no, I hate these, I hate the song. You know, one of those situations where you hear the same song over and over again, and you hate it, and then you start to hum it to yourself, and then you end up liking it after a while. Anyway, years go by, and of course they've been on hiatus for a while, or just not doing anything. And I see 21 Pilots Jumpsuit is in the trending tab on YouTube or whatever. I'm like, oh, 21 Pilots, gross. I want to watch that video for some reason. And I clicked on it. And my first impressions was, what is this dumb song about an item of clothing? And then I was like, whoa, that's got like a really sick beat, like a really good bass guitar on it. Do, 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 do. And then for the rest of the day I was like singing it to myself, humming it to myself. I'm like, oh, no, I don't like this. I don't like this. And of course I friggin' fell in love with it. I love that song so much. Listened to Nico and the Niners. I warmed up to that one as well, My Blood, and what was the other one they released before the album? Oh yeah, Levitate. So anyway, I ended up falling in love with all these songs that they're releasing. So I thought, alright, maybe I should get that like 2 CD combo pack that I see like advertised everywhere. This one here, the one that's got Vessel and Blurryface on it. So I had that for a while, I didn't listen to it, and then one day I thought, oh well, I might as well give it a try. So I put Vessel in. I love this album. Oh my goodness, it was nothing like I expected. Like everything I'd heard from them before, and like even just things I'd heard about like Tyler and Josh, like it blew me away. Don't get me wrong, it's not the best album of all time. I tend to overhype things when I talk about something I really like, but seriously, it just took me by such surprise. And like every single song on there I love. Car Radio, Ode to Sleep, Holding On to You, Migraine, Truce, Trees, Guns for Hands. What's the one about a screen on my chest? Oh, Screen. What did I miss? House of Gold, Semi-Automatic, The Run and Go, and Fake You Out. Yeah, even those ones that I don't remember off the top of my head, they're so good! And I have to admit, a bit of a guilty pleasure, but I like the fact that that's supposedly like the fan favourite album as well, that like everybody likes Vessel more of the other albums. So I go back and I listen to their self-titled one and Regional at Best, and just my personal opinion, I prefer Vessel, probably because it was just the first one I listened to, but like, they really are better versions of the songs. It took me a while to warm to Blurryface, and I still, like, I don't love it. I mean, it's perfectly fine. It's more of, I suppose, what they're known for, but I love Vessel. And obviously Trench, like, to start with, I was like, wow, this is really cool, and it just got better and better for me the more I listened to the lyrics and the more I listened to the music, and it's a shame, because there are other bands that I really like that released albums this year, Mumford & Sons, whose just new albums really let me down. I couldn't connect to anything, but for 21 Pilots, I'm like, well, this is cool. And then, like, I joined a couple of groups on Facebook, like, what do they call it, like, Skeleton Click or something like that, or just groups, and just seeing, like, fans' passion for this music and stuff. It's really cool. Like I've never been involved in any fan pages for anything ever. I don't know why. I guess just the internet in general kind of scared me away from that sort of thing. But no, it's really cool, and people have been like helped me to realize just how good the song Neon Gravestones are, and just people sharing their experiences and stuff like that. Anyway, I just wanted you guys to know, it's like this time a year ago, I didn't give a crap about 21 Pilots. I wasn't a fan. But now it's like, I cannot wait to go see them. If this is your first Road 2 video, thank you very much for watching it. I have a few other ones of like Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, etc. You know, similar sort of bands if you want to check those out. That's where I got that poster and Panic over there. Oh, and The Killers and Passenger over there. Anyway, it is getting close to 3 o'clock and I haven't even packed, so I need to get going. Shortly after leaving, literally at the bottom of this hill we're just driving up, there's a police van, you know, stopping people, checking for drunk drivers, you know, doing breathalyzer thing. They might as well just move like half a mile up the road because we got bumper to bumper roadblock. Nothing's moving. Oh, I hope no one's crashed. Oh, come on. So one by one, pretty much every vehicle's just turned around and gone back the other way. Was the road completely closed? This happened on my birthday. Had to go for like an hour detour. No? Okay, I guess just 50% of all the traffic decided to give up and turn around. No? Everyone's turning around. Oh, great. So one of the vehicles that turned around was driving slowly, like, not yelling, but like letting people know out the window like what was going on. They said there was a bushfire. I mean, have you seen this weather? It's raining. What bushfire? And heaps of cars are coming past the other way. I'm just gonna have to turn around and go some random detour I've never driven before. Hooray! Hooray for fun detours and closed roads. I'm worried though, because I know that as soon as I'm going to turn around, they'll open up the road. Fun way to start the video. This blurry drive-by photo is the only picture I've got of it, and as you can see, it's barely a bushfire. Oh well, can't complain about the fire department getting on top of it before it gets too dangerous, though they really didn't need to block off all 3 lanes of the road. Anyway, I managed to get to my parents' place safe and sound. Shinji, I literally just sat down. You can't let me rest? Okay. Well, how childish Gambino's on TV. No, you already been to New Zealand. Hello, you're gonna draw on me. If you are, I will kick you off. Aww. Gingy, what are you doing? Hey. Hi. Shut up, Starspawn. I spent the rest of the evening listening to the albums, getting myself hyped up, and even my parents joined in. I was surprised at how many of the songs my parents knew. Mum, you've got yellow on. That's the colour of the new album. Hi, Thomas. Do you not want me to go? Hi, Gingy. Aww, that's sweet. I have to go, Thomas. But I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye, Gingy. See you on Christmas. Alrighty, it's 1:30 on Thursday and I'm off to the airport. Why is this happening? One cancelled or delayed flight coming right up. Flight got delayed by 25 minutes, which isn't too bad considering the one before ours got delayed by an hour and a half. The flight was pretty full, yet I was one of the only people that didn't have anyone sitting next to me. Oh, feeling lonely. Anyway, it was alright for me because some muppet decided to fill up my overhead baggage compartment with all their luggage. I made it onto the sky bus just in time. Alrighty, it's 5:30, I've just arrived into the room and every time I checked the weather for Auckland, it was always saying thunder and lightning, and I got here. Yeah, look at all that thunder and lightning. Look at it. I'm dressed in a hoodie, and it's so hot. I love Auckland. So many opportunities. Just got back from like a 3/4 of an hour walk to get some groceries. Only the essentials. We got quinoa crisps, veggie straws, fruit sticks, chocolate biscuits, toothbrush because I forgot my toothbrush, and Mentos because they didn't have toothpaste. Well, they did, but I'm not paying $7 for a tube of toothpaste. Very sad to see that Pra and Soul Food had already closed. They mentioned on Facebook a couple of weeks ago that they were closing, but didn't give a specific date, and Google said they were still open. But we all know how reliable Google is, and I walked past and they were closed, which is very sad. They had some of the best vegan meals on K Road. I'm gonna miss going there, but at the moment I'm off to Gorilla Kitchen because I am hungry. Oh my goodness, Gorilla Kitchen's so good, I want to eat there every day. Far out, that dinner was delicious. I love Gorilla Kitchen. Definitely going back there again next time I'm in Auckland. So normally every time Tams and I go away, we end up watching like a crappy movie on TV because there's always some terrible comedy on. But one of my favourite movies, The Shawshank Redemption's on TV, so it looks like I know what I'm doing this evening. See you tomorrow. It's Friday, concert day. I've already had breakfast at Tart Bakery, of course, a couple of donuts. Had a good 40-minute conversation with the guy working there, and now I'm just lying on the bed. The sky is black with clouds. It's not raining yet, but I know it's going to be, and I don't really feel like getting caught out in there, so I might just lie on the bed like a potato until it's time to go to the concert. I just realised I'm wearing my open side shirt. I can't move. I keep telling myself I'm going to get up and go to Groovy Records, but who am I kidding? I can't afford anything. 21 Pilots, why did you decide to come here right before Christmas? Nobody has any money. Oh, now it's raining. Great. I'm never going to get out of bed, aren't I? So I just wanted to address something because I've been thinking about it quite a bit while I've been staying here. If anyone watched my Road to Passenger video, which I doubt anyone would have, that makes me curious. I wonder if there are any other fans out there of both Passenger and 21 Pilots, you know, because they're two completely different genres of music. I mean, everyone has their own music tastes, but whatever. Is there anyone out there? Has anyone seen it? Let me know. Anyway, I was saying in that one that maybe because I've been to so many concerts this year that, like, I'm getting, like, concert fatigue or something, like, too many. It seems to be, like, less special, and it wasn't always meant to be like that. And, like, I'm always low on money, so I probably shouldn't be going to all these concerts. But it's not like it was plans, like, there weren't any concerts that I was interested in going to at the end of 2018, early 2019 for a while. So when Florence and the Machine announced that they were coming here, I was like, yeah, I'll go see them with my partner. And all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, the Passenger ticket fiasco, and then 21 Pilots announced, and then Arctic Monkeys announced they're coming in March. So it's like all these concerts crammed together. But it got me thinking about a story I heard when I was younger, that some Australian lady, she won like a free pass, like a year's free pass to Dreamworld in Australia. And she was like, oh yeah, it was great. I took my grandkids there every second weekend and that. And I thought, it's like one of those things where it's like, can you imagine how cool it would be going to like a theme park or something like that? But when you go like every week or every second week, it's like, it begins to be less special. It's like, do we really want to go? I mean, yeah, you just show up, ride a roller coaster, eat some cotton candy or whatever, go home sort of thing. I guess that's like, it's the same with anything really. Like if you want to drive a fancy car, or like, you're always borrowing, I don't know, when you're younger you used to borrow like your friend's Game Boy to play Pokemon ever, but then you got your own Game Boy, it's like, now that you have it, it's like, it's not necessarily less special, but I don't know, you just don't get that rush of endorphins or whatever that make you feel like, yeah, my goodness, maybe that's why like humans are never satisfied with what we have and we always crave for more. There's some deep existential stuff right there. There's probably already a couple of 21 Pilots songs about that one. If there's not, Tyler, that one's on me. Help yourself to it. Anyway, now that 2-minute interlude's out of the way, I'm going to go get lunch and then head on down to the concert venue. Note to self, future me, stop buying shakes from Lord of the Fries because they suck now. They used to be so good and creamy and delicious, and now they're all watery and stuff. I mean, they have been for a while. Maybe it's just my bad luck where every time I come to Auckland I get a bad one, but like, this one here is like bland and flavourless. And on top of that, it's got like an entire packet of like broken tiny bits of nuts at the bottom. I don't even remember them putting like actual peanuts in the bottom of your shake. Maybe I'm just being petty. No, because they've gone up in price as well, and they used to be so good. Oh well, at least the awesome Kiwi burger from the Burgery is still amazing. Seriously, if you live in Auckland, or if you're ever in Auckland, you need to try this. Kiwi burger from the Burgery on K Road. Do it. Go now. Right now. Alright, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it now. I've got the excitement flowing. I'm going to get my shoes on and I'm going to get going. So because I'm an idiot and I forgot to check the schedule information on the website, everything was open an hour before I thought it was going to be. So by the time I got there, there were already heaps of people lined up and all the merch stands were open. But thankfully, I got right to the front of the merch stand, and unlike every other concert I've been to, literally every single thing for sale looked good. They had like 5 shirts, 2 hoodies, flags, posters, beanies, bandanas, and oh my goodness, all the shirts looked amazing, but I had to hold myself back from buying stuff because I didn't have the money for it, and it's Christmas time. I need to save money, oh my goodness, so I just got myself the Bandito shirt. Also, shame on you, Spark Arena, for not like having any advertising to the opening band, because they were actually pretty good, but nothing on Google, no posters, nothing had anything to do about the opening band. We finally made it. I say we, it's just me. Just a fair warning, the following images contain flashing lights, so if you have epilepsy or reactions to rapid strobe effects, I recommend proceeding with caution to the following clips. Without further ado, I give you 21 Pilots, live in New Zealand on the Bandito tour. easily the best concert I've ever been to. Fellow Banditos, I owe you a massive apology. I am so sorry for ever hating 21 Pilots. I was uneducated, I didn't know, I didn't listen to them, I just heard what was on the radio and chose to not like it, but wow, that was easily probably the best show I've been to. Probably not my favourite, and like not the most enjoyable, but definitely like they put on the best performance. Like it was incredible, just everyone afterwards was floored. They were like, wow, that's amazing. And well, I'm back at the hotel now, I'm going to have a shower. I'm going to call my babe if she's awake, and then I'm going to go to bed, because I'm exhausted and hungry. I have to eat something. And despite like uninstalling nearly every app on my phone, it still says I've got no room left, so I mightn't get any recording done tomorrow. But that'll just make this video shorter. Yay! See you tomorrow, Banditos. Alrighty, it's now Saturday the 22nd of December. Now that the concert's over and done with, I gotta start getting excited for Christmas now. It's about 9:30 in the morning. I've just been sitting here in bed for a while waiting for all the shops to open so I can go and get some breakfast. Sure enough, my phone ran out of storage, so I couldn't record much. But these video clips you're seeing now are of me sitting in the back of the taxi on the way to the airport, because the taxi driver decided, yeah, I'm just going to open up the windows in 100k motorway. So I was getting blasted away. And just like that, back in Palmerston North, had a bit of a nap on the plane. And yeah. Beautiful weather. So much for all the thunder and lightning that we were supposed to get in Auckland and in Palmy and that. I'll probably get back to Wanganui and it'll be raining, but yeah, gotta drive safely because speed limit and all of that. I mean, I always drive safely, but you know what I mean. It's Sunday, I'm back in Wanganui, back to reality. I'm wearing my awesome Bandito shirt. My goodness, I have so much stuff to do before I go to work, like edit videos and wrap presents. Oh my gosh, it's Christmas in 2 days. Speaking of presents, I would like to thank my wonderful partner Tamsin so much for getting me the concert tickets to 21 Pilots. What an amazing Christmas present. I thought it would be a similar situation to last year, actually still this year, when I couldn't get to see Paramore. I was in a rough place at the start of the year and it was just another thing to add to the list of just life kicking me in the butt. But it's been a better year this year, and thank you so much, babe, for getting me my tickets to 21 Pilots. And I know I probably drive you crazy when I play their albums all the time and walk around the house singing jumpsuit, jumpsuit, cover me. It's Sunday the 23rd of December. I've got so much to do. I only just got back from work and I need to go back to work again in less than an hour. Whoever it was that thought of the idea of split shifts, it's not a good idea. I should probably get out my uniform first. Like I said, I'm pressed for time, so I'm just going to dive straight in to talk about the concert. Oh my goodness, the concert. Right, now, the only thing I'd ever heard about the 21 Pilots concerts before, you know, actually seeing them in person was an interview with Openside. If you've seen any of my other Road 2 videos this year, then you would know who they are, because I mentioned them 1,000 or 2,000 times. Anyway, the singer of Openside was talking about how incredible their shows are and how much effort they put into them. And sure enough, everything that I've seen on the Complete Diversion and like the tour vlog videos that they've put out, they did here. They had the burning car. They had the beanie getting lowered with all the spotlights on it. They had them, you know, teleporting from one end of the stadium to the other. I hate to be cynical, but there were some people that were like, how did he do that? I mean, come on. The person at the front obviously wasn't Tyler. He was waiting out at the back for the spotlight to go on. But whatever. And remember how I said earlier that like I wish I could go see a concert where everyone was good little angels and that? Well, maybe not angels, but it was a really good crowd, at least where I was standing. No dickheads like at Fall Out Boy or anything like that. The closest thing we had to that was like there was a small group of people next to me, and I overheard them saying, oh, when the music starts off, we'll all push forward, and I'll be like, oh no, sorry, I'm being pushed, when I'm not. Like, don't do that. They didn't end up doing that though, and I don't know if it's because like everyone was so packed and tight, or because their conscience said to them, hey, maybe that's a bit of a rude thing to do. I did happen to be standing behind the only other tall people in my area, and oh my goodness, I'm so sorry to anyone that's ever stood behind me. Like, I do my best to like let people go in front of me, or like duck down during certain songs and that, because you know, you can't help being tall and that, but you don't want to block people's view. But oh my goodness, now I know what it's like. I had this really tall, well-built guy standing in front of me, so I couldn't see. I'm like, I can't see a thing. It's just giving me some perspective at all. I'll keep that in the back of my head next time I go to a concert. Again, it's never their fault. Like, they can't help being tall, but it's like, I can't see. I don't know why I'm saying them. I'm one of them. I'm one of the tall people. I'm sorry. The opening bands were really entertaining. They said, hey, we're here to warm you up, so that's what we're going to do. And they sure did. They were very good. I enjoyed some of their music there. I haven't YouTubed them yet, but I think I might do that. I don't know, when I have free time next year. Although the biggest thing that happened there, aside from the event itself, was I was standing behind two girls, and there was like a tall one and like a average height person, and I couldn't tell because I was standing behind them. But like the group of tall guys in front of me were like turning around to her and said, hey, you okay? Are you okay? And I thought she said yes, because she like crouched down or whatever, and she was like taking a jacket off or something. And the guy turns around and was like, hey, we need water here, we need water! Like, he was making a big deal, but I thought she was like, oh no, I'm fine, I don't need water or whatever. But I was wrong, because they brought the water back, and he was like, alright, here you go, have this. And she stood up, and immediately started tipping back. The group of tall guys in front of me and her friends like reached out to grab her, but when you're falling backwards and you're standing in front of someone, there's not much you can do. The person next to me, I swear, was like, ugh, don't fall on me. I'm like, what are you doing? So I just like lunged forward and grabbed her like around the ribs sort of thing, and just tried to hold her up, because she was out, she was gone, she just passed out. And this is like 10 minutes before 21 Pilots come on, so I hope she recovered in time to watch the concert. Also, if you're watching this by any chance, I hope I didn't squish you, because I basically just did like the Heimlich maneuver, not like the good proper chest compression ones that you're meant to do, like the bad one you see on TV. Yeah, just held her up until her friend managed to get their arm around her and take her over to the front, so she got taken over. I'm like, well, that happened. I'm just glad someone was there to catch them, because like I said, the person to my left didn't do anything. I've seen plenty of people being dragged over, but this is the first time I've actually had anyone near me, like, pass out. Moving away from that story, remember how I mentioned I was worried I was getting concert fatigue? Well, they pretty much just cleared that right up. I'm now really excited, looking forward to Florence and the Machine, Arctic Monkeys, because, like, that reignited my love for the concert and that, because it was incredible. Like, easily the best concert I've been to. And that's not like, that doesn't mean it's my favourite, because my favourite, honestly, I think is still The Killers, you know, because I met Brandon Flowers and I got to go with my partner and it was just, everything went perfect. For the effort that was put into this, I mean, they had the burning car on stage. That was something I thought they only did in London or like New York or the American Music Awards and stuff, not like literally every single performance they've done. They had the burning car on the stage, it was so cool! I'm getting giddy just thinking about it. I enjoyed it, the set list was phenomenal. The only two songs I would have liked were Ode to Sleep, though honestly I could listen to any song from Vessel live. And of course Bandito. I was really gutted that they took that off the set list for like the New Zealand and Australia tours. I don't know why, I think it had something to do with the covers that they also took off the set list, but it's kind of funny going to see a concert which shares the title with a song, and they don't perform that song live, like when I went to see Mumford & Sons on their Wilder Mind tour and they didn't play Wilder Mind. When the concert was cheering for Chlorine, I was like, oh, a whole lot of people are about to be very disappointed. I always make sure I know the set list before going in, so I don't try and get myself all hyped up for a song only for them to not play it. Plus I always like to make sure I know what songs I'm going to record to put on YouTube, because I enjoy doing that. I enjoy like actually getting some good recordings of certain songs. Now, I'm not one of the people that spend the whole time on their phone. I like to make sure to get at least 2 songs so I can upload them to YouTube, so I can relive the memories and other people can relive the memories. Speaking of which, now's probably a good time to give a massive thank you and a shout out to Nigel Fair. Comments like this make me so happy, because it lets me know that there are people out there that will watch more than just one Road 2 video, which means a lot to me. Also, I love these kind of comments. These are awesome. Just keep them coming, guys. I like hearing about how you enjoyed the concert, and you know, if it's your first concert or what songs you preferred, you know, I love it. I love it. I make these videos partially for myself because I know a lot of them don't get many views and I like to relive those memories and that, but I also try to make them entertaining enough so that other people can watch them and enjoy them and maybe relive their own memories and that, or if they couldn't go see it, I like to include plenty of concert footage so they can watch that and be like, oh man, that's awesome, I hope I can go next time. Heck, even my parents wanted to go see it, which probably answers your question, Nigel. No, they didn't go see it this time, which is funny because I did ask them, like, hey, yo, Mum, you used to like 21 Pilots when they were on the radio a couple of years ago. They're coming to New Zealand, you want to come? But they were a bit like, nah, it's alright. They were going to go see Kiss. Yeah. Until they announced it was going to be over $300 for a ticket. Yeah, no thanks. Yes, thank you very much to the people that watch these videos. I really appreciate it. I've worked so hard to get this video out before Christmas, so if this video is uploaded after Christmas, it means I failed you, and I'm so sorry. Well, that's my cue to get back to work. Is there anything else I'd rather add? Not really. I mean, the concert was great. Food was great as always. Oh yeah, another little shout out to the people that I was walking with to the concert that kind of like inadvertently showed me a shortcut, and then I happened to bump into the same group of people after the concert on the way back. So, hi guys, thank you. And one last huge thank you very much to you, the person watching this video, whether you watch all my Road 2 videos, whether this is just maybe a second or third video of mine that you've seen, whether you're a Bandito and you're just watching this because it has 21 Pilots in the title, or if you're an old-timey subscriber of mine. Thank you, you make this worth doing. I don't normally do the whole leave your comment below in like a Road 2 concert vlog, but I mean, I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of people out there that want to share their experiences with me, so if you've got any questions, or if you just want to tell me what your favourite song was, or what other ones I recorded, let me know down below. Make sure to click on any of the videos I've got popping on the screen now, or in another 20 seconds. I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll put the Road 2 concert vlogs there, so you can check out any other ones like Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco or anything. I'll put the 21 Pilots live playlist there so you can see all the footage I recorded, and I'll put up my conspiracy theory there where Pet Cheetah is actually the Digimon theme. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Have a fantastic Christmas and New Year, unless you're, you know, not watching this when I upload it, in which case, I don't know. Have a great day anyway. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. and I'm late for work.